them because we were drinking and
Of course, like you do.
back.
So,
Welcome
yes.
back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You got alright, Chaos. You gotta do like a tab. It has to be under.
Hmm?
The second part has to be
Oh,
under.
okay. Yeah.
So that was amazing. Like we came back with it, and my sister-in-law was like, "How much did you spend?" And we're like $24. They're like, "What a lot of candy." I'm
What
like,
the
"Yep."
hell?
I mean, we ate most of it, and I have Sour Patch Kids for tonight. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Go for broke.
and cider because I didn't drink all of the alcohol that I bought this weekend,
Not like
which is
the cases
crazy.
of shit you bought.
Yeah, I bought a lot of alcohol, and I drank like 6 of the ciders the whole weekend. Yeah, it was.
Jim, Sammy's still confused that you wear, quote unquote, a skirt.
You tell her it's called a kilt because the last person that called it a skirt got killed.
So
That's
Jim and
horrible.
Jim and I have to go to are going to a Christmas party.
It's a Halloween party.
A Halloween a Christmas party. Oh my god, a
I was just
Halloween party.
a little early, don't you think?
I was doing stuff as
Drunk.
I was. Yeah, I already. Anyway, yes, we're going to a Halloween party. So, and he's going to be dressed in his kilt because he's playing it. It's that the band thing.
So this rock band we're playing with, they live near this guy that basically has a fucking mansion that's built like a fucking castle, and he throws this giant fucking Halloween party. He wants to play at it, and he wants the fucking pipes to play at it too. So that's what that is.
Nice.
So, thank you, honey. So I need to have a costume, right? And I'm like, well, Jim's gonna be dressed up as a bagpiper, so I went online and I found myself a costume, and I am going to be
A what?
a sheep.
A sheep.
Yep. Because.
Is he gonna eat your hummus too?
Because
You know what they
you know
say.
why Scotsmen wear kilts, right?
No, why?
Because sheep can hear a zipper from 100 yards.
Jesus.
I knew it was going that way.
Wow.
So is he gonna eat your hummus, Kristen?
Hummus.
Not hummus. What is
Haggis.
haggis? That's it.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna say anything to that. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. I was like, I said to Jim, I sent him that message. I figured out what I was gonna be for, and I found a super cute outfit or a costume too. So I'm like, well, that's cool. I'm like, is that
Nice.
too far? He's like, no, that's perfect. I'm
I
like,
mean, we
okay.
went as a priest and an altar boy one year.
We did go as a priest and an altar boy one
my
year.
God. Who's the priest and who was the altar boy?
I was the priest. I carried around my Bible. Sorry, I'm eating Sour Patch Kids. I carried around my Bible, which was The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Nice, nice.
And it was amazing. It was a good time.
Oh, Chaos. Those are nice boots.
Oh, stop it, you. Just stop it.
What is this new thing I have? Oh, okay, it's Ancient Wards. It's because we're on Queen. There's like a thing up in the upper right hand corner. Where they
Yeah.
bought. Okay.
We can move that around thanks to LVUI.
Why?
Fine.
Like my boots.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, you can move that? Can you move that?
In LVUI, yeah.
What is that?
/EC toggle anchors, and it's
It's
let me
the
see what anchor.
things on the floor for the next boss.
UI widget below minimap container is what it's called.
It shows the charges on the 3 ancient wards plus the ward of power. You know, when she swaps them, so you can see which ones need attention.
Mm-hmm.
What is it under? Anchors? Like
Toggle the anchor.
It doesn't let me move it. It's not something that's movable.
It's called the UI widget. below minimap container, all one word. It's supposed to be settled where the minimap is.
So just EC and then you just toggle anchors?
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's like I have minimap and oh wait, I'm sorry. Ha! You're right. I'm
Mm-hmm.
wrong. Sorry about that.
Here to help.
Things are hard. Alright. What is it for again? Sorry.
Stuff and junk.
For the boss for Ajara, those are the runes that either take damage or need some attention. So no one needs any kind of gems. I can cut a few.
My cat is meowing at me. Even though he's been fed, he's meowing at me. What the hell? I never understood how much of a pain in the ass owning a cat was.
It's because you don't own the cat; they own you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Until you get that through your head, it's a pain in the ass.
This one here, he has to have everything his way when he wants it. Doesn't matter if I'm, playing the game. He has to be up on my wrist. And it's like, what the hell is wrong? Don't forget to repair it before you go down.
Giggity.
I mean, every time we die, we come back here.
Many wares.
Yeah, but
May your feet find good trails.
if you're like me, you're partially red and, it costs you a little bit extra.
She
Did
just
I
waits
hear
till they
guild
turn.
repairs?
I was gonna say she just waits till the guild repairs around.
Nine
She
times out of
saves it
20
all week until that.
Who, me?
No, I do not. I don't even use skill repairs for the most part. It's crazy.
For the most part.
It's because they're only on Sunday, so
Ask
That's not
Ask
the most
saves
Kristen.
part.
all her.
Ask Kristen. Even during guild raid stuff, I barely use it.
Jumping through the portal.
Is it safe? Because every time I go down there, people try to kill me. So I don't know.
Yeah, let's not do that tonight so we can focus on actually doing this.
I'd be happy. So what do we have to do? Fight her little minions before we get to fight her scrawny ass?
Yeah, you gotta
Right.
fight the lovers.
I'll explain it. Everybody's here.
Yeah, once everybody's here, Seven's gonna give us a rundown.
Sorry, I'm here. Prepared with alcohol.
Thanks, sir.
Alright.
Whoops. Hit my wrong button.
You have a button for rolling.
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh.
What are we rolling for?
Ooh, a lot of high roll. Oh, jeez. Yeah. We're using all our luck, guys.
Right?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
We should
no.
pull right now. We'll just win.
I'm spending all of my blame right now.
Oh.
Yes.
Mm.
I don't
How
know.
that works.
Lila just spent all her blame.
Alright, is everybody here?
I rolled 52 twice. What the fuck?
So you're like due for some.
Just like ready, check it.
All but Cal. Now he's ready.
Alright. So This fight is a clusterfuck, just in
No
case
shit.
you weren't already aware. It's 4 phases, 2 intermissions, so it's a lot of stuff. So anyway, phase 1, she's not even out. We saw this a little bit last week, but for people that weren't here, in the very beginning there will be 2 ads. One's a caster, one's not a caster. It's like Myrmidon Naga looking things. Well, actually, before I explain them, let me just explain the general mechanic that's always going on during this fight. So, you see like that little icon with the wards and stuff. There's 3 wards around the room, plus the
See.
center one. The 3 outside wards, they start at full energy, and they will randomly drain throughout the fight. I think she casts something on them. And basically it'll just start draining the energy. If any ward gets drained to 0, it will do raid-wide damage. I think it puts a dot on. It's just really not fun for the healers. And if all 3 of them get drained to 0, then we just instantly wipe. So the way you prevent them from being drained is you stand on them. It's that simple. But whenever you stand on them, you get a debuff that reduces your maximum health. You never want to have more than 5 to 6 stacks of those debuffs, or else you can be like one-shot by random abilities.
Does it fall off?
It falls off after close to 2 minutes, so it's pretty long. So you have to kind of manage it, and if you have the debuff and you've used it, you can't soak it until it falls off again. So it's pretty long. So that is constantly at play during the fight with those 3 runes. So you kind of just have to watch, and we'll have to like call how to deal with that. Pretty much she'll drain 1 at a time, and we should just get some people, I think, to refill it when she drains it. Alright, so anyway, that's always happening. Phase 1, the 2 ads come out. They need to be tanked basically either in line of sight or not in line of sight. So you'll probably tank them.
You want
Sure.
by the console right here? This works.
Yeah, you could, right. So where you guys are already, like basically one of them can be tanked like kind of right here, and one of them can be tanked over here. You never want to put them directly on the wards because they drop like shadow shit on the ground, and when we need to stay on the wards, that will just be annoying to deal with. So you don't want them to be too close to the pillars or the wards. So go ahead.
This console is line of sight too, right here.
Yeah.
Console's line of sight too. It's just
This one.
tricky to like tank the ads right here because then
No, right
they'll be
here.
dropping shit. Yeah, you could do that too. So it's either where you're standing or one of them is like right here.
Yep.
Like around here or something.
What?
Lelu is.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've just seen where they cleave, and when they need to break line of sight is when they've been pulled to here.
Yeah, I think that what I've seen from the videos is in the beginning of the fight, if you want to, you can stack them before they do anything, before they cast that stuff, and you can get some cleave off on them. And then usually they just start tanking them apart. But let me just explain like how that works. So they will either have painful memories or longing. If they have painful memories, you have to keep them out of line of sight. So whichever tank has it, like over here, whether that's Cal or Brian, they have to kind of just move it back behind the pillar so that it can't be in line of sight of the other one. When they have longing, it's the opposite. They need to be within line of sight of each other at all times. So during that phase, there's a tank mechanic. I think it's her, the caster, does it to the tank. If you take more than 3 stacks of Cold Blast, you'll be stunned and take a bunch of damage. You could possibly just eat it, and there doesn't necessarily need to be a tank swap with a cooldown. Okay. Can someone just put it? Oh, I have an icon. Yeah, I'm square. So you might not actually need to tank swap, but if you are uncomfortable or want to, it would be before once you get to 3 stacks of Cold Blast. You can interrupt the caster. The caster does chain lightning, so if you're fighting the caster, feel free to interrupt. There is periodically they'll also have arcane orbs kind of just spawn in the center of the room. Basically, one person needs to soak in them when they appear. Also, occasionally they'll cast Beckon. That is an ability that will basically make whoever it is casted upon move towards the center of the room in phase 1. If the person gets to the center of the room, they're mind controlled and we have to DPS them down. The idea is hopefully that won't happen. I think it prefers ranged players and healers, so you basically want to just be standing on the outside perimeter so that when you do get beckoned, you have time to not make it to the side of the room. Other than that, the other thing is, the spear, right? So occasionally the Myrmidon ad will cast a charged spear. If you're targeted with it, you don't want to, like, let's say he's being tanked over here or something. He might be tanked here, or he might be tanked over on this side. But if you are targeted with it, you want to make sure that when he throws it, he doesn't throw it so that goes through any of the consoles or the wards, because if it does like a burst of damage or something bad. I forget exactly what. So just make sure that you're not standing on a ward, and make sure you're not in between a console, and also make sure you're not in between other players, because it'll also hit other players. So just like be by yourself and not in between anything. Those are pretty much all of the abilities in phase 1. So it's basically just a dance of line of sight and the ads back and
Oh,
forth.
lovely. That was just phase 1.
That's just phase 1. Yeah, we're not gonna.
That was
I think
including intermission 1.
No, intermission 1 is we're still doing.
Phase 1, you have the Hulk.
Yeah, that's the spear ad. The Hulk. Oh yeah, the
No, he
Hulk.
doesn't.
Okay.
The Hulk.
Okay, I'm sorry. The Hulk is the
drains.
other part in phase 1. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so the Hulk is an ad that also intermittently just spawns, and it will basically make its way to one of the wards. You can CC it with a long stun once, and then after that it becomes immune to CC. But basically, once it spawns, you need to, like all DPS, need to automatically switch to it and just kill it. Because if it gets to a ward, it'll start doing ground pound, which will do some raid damage, and will also start depleting the ward, which we don't want to happen. So stop DPS once the Hulk comes out and kill the Hulk. And then you can go back to killing the 2 bosses. And that is phase 1, I believe. I don't think there's anything else. So it's basically line of sight stuff, managing beckon if you're like a ranged or a healer, killing the Hulk, and making sure you're not like hitting anything if you get targeted with a spear. Those are pretty much the main concerns. After that, there's an intermission. I think after the intermission, we might want to just pull this, because like otherwise it's just going to be talking for so long, and I think we should at least just see phase 1 and the intermission. But anyway, so once the intermission starts, there's nothing to attack. You will get one of 4 different debuffs. You'll get Suffer. And during this intermission, there'll be some arcane orbs that spawn around in the middle of the room. So if you get the Suffer debuff during this intermission, you need to stand in one of those orbs. If you get the Obey debuff, you have to not stand in those orbs. If you get the Stand Together debuff, you have to stand around people. And if you get the Stand Alone debuff, you need to stand away from people. I think it's like 8 yards or something. 12, I'm not sure. So that's the intermission. So it's basically soaking orbs. And in normal, you only get one of them. So it's not like you have like 2 different ones to deal with. You're either going to be standing and soaking an orb, not soaking an orb, standing with people, or not standing with people.
She blew you up.
Yeah.
Isn't that when she's out though? When Queen of Shard gives you a command?
No. In the first intermission, she's not out during that phase, so you can. It's just basically just dealing with it. You don't have to deal with anything else.
I didn't think that was out like second or third.
Yeah. No. Phase 2. I mean, do you want me to run down phase 2, or do you want to just see how far we get in phase 1? Jim, Kristen, what do you think?
We can do phase 1, see where we got.
Okay.
Get everybody.
Yeah.
We're one-shotting this. We're going all the way.
This is the kill.
This is the kill.
All right, so we're gonna, I guess, eat and everything.
You don't have enough, Lilu.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Seven, can you explain that again? I wasn't paying attention.
Well, too bad, Zach. You're
I
fucked.
cannot. I'm sorry.
What's the distance thing?
Everyone is ready for Feast and Cauldron.
I forgot that's what feast looked like, so I was looking for the actual food.
How are we doing on ranged healers? Because they say the arcane orbs that spawn during this phase should mostly be handled by ranged and healers. But if there's too little, then
Are we standing? Sorry. Are we standing in a specific spot, like as ranged?
Yeah, you generally actually don't want to be close to the center because if you get hit with Beacon, you want Beacon to fall off before you get to the center where you would be mind controlled.
So what about like here?
Yeah, because
Where
that
are you?
should make it easy.
Over.
Yeah, I think so. I think like where you are is fine, because they should have one of them like around here, and you can be hitting that one.
And how do we manage the getting on the ward? Like who gets on the ward?
I mean, we'll have to see it. We'll call it out. Like first, we're gonna have to just because none of us have done it before, so we don't even know like how often it happens really. But
Okay.
once she starts draining it, I guess we'll call it got drained, and I don't even know like how quickly it regenerates per player. I'm not quite sure. So maybe like one or two people can go and stand on it, and we'll just try and call it.
There's a cauldron down.
I keep forgetting it's that big old freaking soup pot looking thing. Everyone take two.
I mean, it looks like a cauldron.
Where are you, Hostel?
It's too far away.
He is flirting with Ashara. And death.
He's already died once.
Yeah.
Yep. That was not me though, because I can't kill you. I can just keep you occupied for a little while.
Nah, she beat the shit out of you, dude.
No, that was all you damaged. I didn't look at the recap.
Mhm.
It was not
So are we using the console as our line of sight to get away from everybody when we have to be out of line of sight from everybody?
No, during this, the only time that you need to worry, well, the tanks are going to manage their line of sight, but the only time like DPS or healers need to worry about line of sight is if you get the spear cast on you. If you get the spear cast on you, you just don't want to hit the console with it or any other people, obviously. So, I mean,
can I just like run up towards it? Like, does it have travel time? Can you just like run?
Yeah, I think
towards
that
it?
that should be fine. I would say just like being next to him or close to him, just as long as nothing's in between you and him, it should be fine.
They're like, well, is there like a travel time, or you know what I mean? Like, will you like? Does it cast? Is there like a cast time for it or anything?
It does damage
We'll have to see.
to everybody within 100 yards, so you want to run it away, probably out towards the edge.
I was gonna say we're at the edge, so do we want to
Like
just
to
run it
be-
closer to the center?
Yeah, I'm just gonna run it towards the. I won't go obviously right up on it, but
Maybe like here, I think. Maybe.
what's the range on the damage for it?
Let me see if I can pull it up in the journal.
100 yards.
Yeah, if 100 yards, I mean, wouldn't that be the entire platform?
I think you can avoid it so that it goes out the edge. The only thing you'd want it to hit is the Tide Mistress's Ancient Ward. Or their
I mean,
Crystalline Shield.
If it's in like 100 yards, it seems like it would hit everything.
No, it
Yeah.
will. Like, okay, so the spear does do AoE damage to the raid. Like, it does damage to all players. I believe, like, once it hits, it will obviously hit anything else in its line. And if you, so like, that will just be a raid damage ability that the healers have to heal through. But you just don't want it to hit any wards. You don't want it to hit the console, and you don't want it to hit any other players because that will just be extra damage on top of it.
So you just don't want to stand on those things, but
Yes, I believe.
no matter
And
what, people are going to get hit. Sorry, no matter what, people are going to get hit.
yeah, once the spear goes off, there's going to be raid damage. Like, it's inevitable. It's just how much raid damage there will be.
Give this a try and see where we stand.
Yeah, let's try and get through phase 1 and see if we can do the intermission.
Do we loss and pull?
I mean, we can just to learn now if you want,
Okay.
but when we actually want to kill, probably.
What if we accidentally kill? Because
Then
this is the kill.
let's do it. Let's just do it.
Those
I'm
are your
down.
words.
They are.
Hey, Tweez, how are you? Oh, cool. Nice talking.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes look for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Okay, line of sight.
There is no power I cannot defile.
I'll stop.
Figures the fucker's immune to my stun.
After the first one, yes.
Oh,
They
somebody
have to
else
die at
got
the
him.
same time also. Sorry, I forgot to mention it.
Oh, that was okay. That was.
Yeah, so Gorb, so someone's saying. To hit Atheno a little bit. Yeah. Longing. Be in line of sight. Hit Cyranus a little bit.
Cyranus.
Cow is down.
There is no power I
Okay.
cannot defile.
So now intermission. Pay attention to your debuff.
This
Might have to
green-
soak an
green
orb,
is
you have to
draining,
sandal him.
Green is draining.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
I got a soak an orb. I'm soaking.
We stand alone.
Oh, I had one too. Is there not enough orbs for everybody, or?
No, you can't soak anywhere.
Jim, no.
Alright, it's phase 2. Tanker by one of the wards. And this thing in the center we have to drain because the more that it fills up, the more damage the...
Oh, that's a Shara.
Yep. Green is draining.
There's some ads over here between Green and Moon. There's a whole bunch of ads.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kill
we
them.
need to get them down before the middle. Because they're trying to power the middle, we want them down before them.
Another heart soon to be broken.
If you have arcane detonation around you, run to a line of...
For your queen.
And you have to be dispelled.
Green again.
Slop.
5.
Watch your stacks, don't take more than 5 or 6 stacks if you're soaking.
Move to LOS, guys.
How disappointing.
Oh, that was one bad. Yep. So that's the thing where you have to LOS.
So maybe to get on that right ward.
I'm up to 6 stacks. I can't do anymore.
I got it.
Tanks should not do it. If they have to soak, it
Oh,
should only be 2
Kristen,
or 3
no.
stacks.
Oh, how many stacks are you
see?
No more than 5.
I had it running towards the center.
Brian, yeah, okay. Brian already.
Get on the.
Okay, before. So when that thing that you just spelled off of Brian happens, you want them to first be in out of line of sight of the raid, because when you dispel it, does raid damage if you can help it.
So, should everybody go over to those and get like their stacks and then run off so it powers back up like the orbs? Because
It's going down right now.
Okay, arcane detonation.
Kneel
You want to
before
taunt
your
her?
queen.
I'm at 48 stack.
Edge, go to the
5,
edge.
4, 3,
Oh,
2, 1.
Those stacks went up quick.
Mm.
So since we are melee heavy, melee is gonna have to come off of the boss to use
Yes.
the
I will.
Okay.
we have like
Center is doing things.
and our healers. So
Can we move her a little closer to the pillar?
Yeah, she should always be tanked by one of
Where
those.
7 died?
Rattle the chains that bind him.
Or me and Squeak?
It's okay. We got through phase 1, so awesome. Just talk about phase 2.
Upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its
Yeah, and at the
energies into
end there,
ritual.
those guys were trying to prevent them from getting that little board powered up, as you can see.
Oh, I didn't realize I was the only one left.
that was pretty good though,
Die, damn it.
guys.
Stage 3.
You have proven yourselves unworthy.
Unworthy. Bitch.
Okay, so wait for everyone to get there.
It only hurts because
Many
it's
deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you.
Speak for yourself, maybe.
was.
It's not true.
Prove it.
I'm here. I'm worthy enough.
Okay.
Squeak's AFK.
See.
Alright.
There was something that you said, Seven, that when you get, I don't remember what it was, you have to LOS it. What was that?
The spear. No, you don't LOS that.
Yeah,
What was
in phase 1, like DPS, you don't need to worry about line of sighting anything. The only thing you want to make sure is if you have charged spear cast on you, you don't want to have anything in between you and the guy who's throwing it.
Okay.
So just only you get hit by it. Squeak back.
See.
Okay, so in phase 2, there's just a couple things. So immediately in phase 2, this center ward becomes empowered. Basically, the more that it starts at 0 energy, and the more energy it gains, the more damage all the ads and as Shara herself does. So you want to kind of manage that. However, it is more important generally to make sure that the 3 wards we've been focusing on, like blue, moon, and triangle, are taken care of before we worry about that one. But just an FYI. There are ads in that second phase. There's usually like 3 waves of small ads with low health. Basically, you just want to DPS them all down as quickly as you can, because if they reach the center, they will start charging the center ward up, and there will be more damage. Do they share the same debuffs?
If you stand on the outside runes, you get the debuff. So if you stand on the center one, do you get the debuff?
I believe
Is
you,
it the
you,
same?
you
Same
get the
debuff.
same debuff. Yep. Yeah. And then the other kind of ad could be like a very big ad that can't be crowd controlled at all. And again, just switch to him and DPS him down. So name of the game is just when the ads spawn in phase 2, just like in phase 1, you want to just switch and kill it. In phase 2, you always want to tank as Shara by one of the wards. And I think for the whole fight, actually, once she comes out. I think she drains it, but you don't want her to not be next to it. So like you'd be tanking her like around here where I'm just going to put a marker.
We were over by green.
Okay, yeah, just make sure like you're by one. It does something I'm trying to remember. Like there's literally so many
It
abilities.
drains it kind of
It drains it,
so
right.
people have to fill it back up.
I'm just thinking there's a reason why you wanted her to be there. I just can't remember it for the life of me. But you
Well,
want her
she's
to
closer
be.
to one of the other. She's closer to she'll do the group center one instead of those.
Right,
That's
right.
why we
And-
keep her over by there.
Yeah, so you don't want her to be on the center one. You want her to be on the side ones. Okay, so the other thing in this phase is, again, just managing your stacks, all that. There is a beckon mechanic as well, except in this phase, the beckon is towards Ashara. So again, if you're ranged or a healer, you want to be standing far away from Ashara, because if you get beckoned, you'll start to go towards her, and once you reach her, you'll be mind controlled. So instead of staying away from the center, you want to stand far away from her.
It looked like it was multiple people too.
Might be, yeah.
Because Angie, did you get it?
I didn't ever get it. The only thing I ever seen for me was the LOS stuff in phase 2.
It looked like when I got it, it looked like somebody else got it, and I thought it was.
I got it.
Oh, it was...
The mind control. Yeah, I got it.
Hearts.
I don't. Sorry, Chaos.
Yeah. The other thing is, okay, the other mechanics in phase 2 is, I can't remember, it's Arcane Burst and Arcane Detonation, I think. Arcane Burst is a debuff that she puts on, I think, 2 to 3 people at a time. They need to get dispelled, but if you can help it before you dispel them, you want to make sure that they are away from the raid behind like a pillar, because when you dispel them, it will do a burst of raid-wide damage, but the raid won't get hit by it if you are line of sighting the raid. I'm not sure how we want to maybe coordinate that or how important it is to do that on normal, but that's that ability.
Does the damage hurt the runes or anything? Can you like stand behind the console and
I don't think it hurts the runes. I think it's just damage to the raid, if I remember correctly. But then the other big thing, before we talk about that, the other big thing is Ashara, when she reaches 100 energy, she'll do Arcane Detonation. I died to that because I'm an idiot. But basically, when she does that, you want to not be in line of sight of her when she casts that, because she'll do raid-wide damage. It will pretty much almost one-shot you, if not one-shot you. So when she casts that, you want to be line of sighting her. Other than that, I think those are the major things in phase 2. I believe you want to, I don't know if it matters in normal, but if we do get her, if we start doing well next try, I think you want to, she transitions at 45 or 40%, I can't remember. And you want to just make sure all the ads that are up are dead. But that might be a phase 3 thing also. I don't think does anyone who has also watched the video, did I miss anything in phase 2? I feel like that's everything.
Isn't that when the Indomitable one and the other one, the Devoted, come out, and those need to get burned down so the Devoted can be crowd controlled, but Indomitable can't, so we need to burn her first? That's phase 2, isn't it?
I know there's ads in phase 2. There's 2 types of ads. It'll be like 3 waves that come
so they're
from all,
always
right.
trying to go to the center, and we need to kill them before they go to the center, because of what they do is they power up Ashara.
They power up this ward in the center on Star. You want to basically when ads come out, like at any point, you want to kill them like as quickly as possible. That's what everyone should be focusing on when ads spawn. I think the little ones can be CC'd.
Right.
Yeah, the little ones can be CC'd. I don't believe the big one in this phase can be. So again, just switch to it and burn it. That's all phase 2, and I guess we'll just talk about phase 3. The intermission, the intermission before phase 3 is pretty much the same thing as phase the first intermission. The only difference is that you have some free damage on the boss first, because she's still standing there. She won't attack you during the intermission, but she'll do the same thing we did in the first intermission. You'll get one of 4 debuffs: soak an orb, don't soak an orb, stand alone, or stand together around people, and that's pretty much it. And I guess we should just go from there.
Did we not make it to phase 3?
I think right at the very
it
end.
hit right as I died. I saw it
Because
pop.
Charged Spear doesn't come out until phase 3, right?
No, Charge Spear is in... Well, there is a Spear mechanic in phase 3, but there is also a Spear mechanic in phase 1.
Okay, gotcha.
They're all over the damn place.
Was there a feast yet?
Brian's over here shaking his head.
That's
same.
So how are we going to be managing the wards? Is everybody going to take turns rotating through when the ones are getting low?
Yeah, melee is going to have to obviously sometimes step off the bus and just deal with the wards that are low, because the ranged healers obviously can't just do it all themselves. Yeah, it's just we're just going to have to get used to how the timing of it and how quickly they drain
And remember, those stacks go up fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only want to take 4, like 5 or 6 at the most, and
I took
tanks
6.
generally. Yeah, 6. I mean, 6 is the most you should take, and then tanks generally probably don't want to do it at all. But if they have to, only like 2.
I did.
2 stacks.
I had 1 stack and it filled it up.
Yeah.
Brian will be right back a second. He's gotta.
Okay.
Well, take care of the kid.
Anybody got a book on them?
Not
I have one.
You have one?
I got some of the old books. They should still work.
Thank you.
If you want to save your... Never mind.
Brian gave me 2. I used 1 and I gave him the second one.
Okay.
I always forget to switch to the dynamo.
Everyone's ready. Have fun.
Five, 4.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze is calamity.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Is it possible to pull the
Cow is down.
Yeah, you gotta watch the poisons and shit on the ground.
Ouch. Wipe it up. Unless we got another B-res.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Kill me!
You can come stand in the purple shit.
Is that what? Oh, that purple stuff.
That took a long time to
Ooh, stand in the swirlies! Those freaking... Man.
Show yourself.
Dude, she's like in the center. Get over it.
Can we, on that first pull for a couple seconds, have them together?
Can. It's just, yeah. And then once they cast, then you have to separate them. Just through the first 10 seconds or so. Yep.
He was wrong.
Is it possible
You've proven yourselves unworthy.
I have many.
I'm gonna stand
lucky
over
things
by
to
Cal
do,
unless one
right?
of you or Dream or Squeak are doing it.
So also might be easier if we just have the bosses around one of these pillars, preferably.
I was gonna say, because having them one on this side of the console and one on the other side, line of sight is a
Yeah, I in the videos I've seen them like tanked like around here and then just past the pillar, like over here.
Like
I don't know.
that's what I was gonna ask. I was wondering if we could like have them, like one like right over where the purple diamond is, and then the one right over here. So that way, if we're
Yeah.
ranged, we can stand right here and we can hit them both. But when they're where they are right on the other side, line of sight, we can't hit them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes it, harder to keep them.
As a healer, it's a pain in the ass to heal.
Well,
them.
I
Second
mean,
question
range
would
it could be here
where
too.
the boss is going when they're gonna be in line of sight. Cause like right here, I can't heal cat.
Yeah.
Can you pull the X one back to when that's the case? Pull the X one back to be in line with where the
console is.
Yeah, like right here. Like so you just when they need to be in.
So just have them moving back and forth is mainly the biggest thing I'm seeing.
I mean,
Right, from the console, like one on each side of the console, and when they need to see each other, then you pull them so they can see each other, and when you don't want them to see each other, pull one of them back so they can't.
You just don't want them dropping that purple shit on the
the only thing, right?
ward itself.
You gotta be
That's the
cognizant
issue.
not to have the purple stuff dropping on a ward or like on the console because we'll need that area clear later.
Right. I mean, that was an idea. Like, of it doesn't have to be right at that where the purple.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be moved over a little more. That was just
Right.
for frame of reference as far as where the
area.
Where we're ranging here is standing. Were they standing like where I am right now? Because I feel like that would.
We're standing right about here, and the thing
Yeah,
is,
because of the beckon, we're standing along the
at the
back.
edge.
Because
Well, could they?
With beckon, you get pulled into about here,
Right.
standing from there.
Would it make sense if you had one around X and then? Yeah, I guess. Well, I was gonna say like, okay, you want to have them in X and purple. That's what we want to do.
Well, I mean, it makes it super easy
Yeah,
for
super easy, okay.
healers and ranged. Probably not as easy for melee, but I don't know if any part of that is going to be super easy for me.
No, that's fine. It's just I'm just trying to think of where you'd want to be. You'd want to have the girl myrmidon, the one that does beckon over here, right? On purple then, if you're standing where you are, Kristen. So it's further away.
I don't know that it does. They just put you to the center of the room, right?
Oh, that's right. They pull you to the center. My bad. I was thinking about like Karina Shar when she pulls you towards her. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. As long as you're at the edge.
The one that's on X is gonna be the one that's adjusting for line of sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
no, the only issue I was having was trying to make sure I kept Cow in line of sight. That was my big issue, from a healing point of view.
Yeah, if healers are standing where Leilu and Kristen are, and if X is the one doing the line of sight, then it should be fine.
It doesn't have to be like here. I mean, this is just where I was standing because I figured it would be easier for me. But I mean, I'm not married to the spot. If there's a better spot,
I'm not married to it.
Yeah, any place like right around here is fine.
Right.
Just so that you can always have both the tanks in view, and range can still hit both. It's like a game of pool. It's many angles.
All right. Do we want to try again?
Yeah, where's Jim?
He's here.
No.
I'm sandwiched between two druids now.
Did we do a
Food.
and I missed it?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, just making sure.
On you, Lilu. Remind you already did it.
I don't like these beasts. You can't see them.
Yeah, they're hard to see them.
If only there was a way to put a marker down.
Kind of like all the quest givers in Mechagon. Like I can't ever see them. All those teeny tiny little gnomes. Freaking, I'm like, where are the quests? It's horrible.
Yeah.
I think I just need new glasses.
I need new eyes, period. Keep trying to convince Jim that I need to get LASIK, but
You know, they won't do that if your eyes don't measure to a certain point or something like that.
really.
You're welcome. I'm sorry.
It's
They
almost
do.
like
And I like my glasses, but there are some times where I kind of wish that I didn't have to have them. Or
Well-
like we went floating this weekend and I have prescription sunglasses that I took with me, but God forbid if I would have lost them in the river, you know? I would have been super pissed.
3.
See,
2.
and if you wear contacts and you get splashed in the eyes by water, you might as well
Yep.
forget the whole day because you ain't got unless you carry a spare.
Yep. Yeah, same here. Like, yeah.
Yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Okay, they're doing.
I cannot bear the sight of it. I hope to never glance at you again.
thought only one was moving.
Vulcan 5.
Well, they're pulling to their spots now.
There is no power I cannot defy.
Can't have them stacked. You only have one.
Careful of the purple guys.
Hulk.
I was barely listening.
Yeah, we don't want him on there because he breaks everything.
He breaks things. Do we need to move them apart?
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Somebody needs to stand one of
Orbs.
the
I got it, I got it, I got it.
I need you. Show yourself.
There is no power I cannot
Okay.
defy.
Intermission.
Degrees coming up.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Okay. So soak or stand alone or get away.
So is that week where we're supposed to be doing something? Because it's not.
It's shouting for me right now.
It's
saying
shouting
get away.
down
Shouting
in
for
the
you.
chat.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that it did it in chat. I'm sorry. I thought it was going to come up with something like a week or...
DVM tells you what you have.
Okay, she's coming out, so the ward is. Oh, she's right.
Square needs to be soaked a little bit more.
The green.
And no more than 5.
Yep, triangle.
Triangle's fine.
Okay, I'm done.
But it's being attacked right now.
Taunt.
Ads.
And keep her close to it.
Spells are going out.
Just taunt when your stacks wear off.
I'm charging up.
Shoot, that's bad. Oh, that's perfect.
4, 3.
You don't
Yeah,
have a
Lilu
stack.
too.
Is it?
Somebody needs to
Break flesh side.
Yeah, fine.
That's where.
I'm on triangle.
She's too close to the center. Move her out.
Add.
I'm gonna soak.
Everyone needs to be on.
Add now.
Oh, I can't typhoon him. Damn it.
Yeah, I can't take that.
Squeak, you're gonna have to get yourself.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hide behind something now.
Soak again. I'll go over to
What are your
triangle.
stacks at?
Someone knows.
I'm at 0. I just fell off.
Yeah, I got you.
I'll soak next.
Beacon coming out. Arcane Detonation.
Alright, 5 on me.
Coax the power
Queen's
from
Decree.
these ancient wards.
Oh, you can still DP up,
Chains that
but
bind him.
give intermission.
Oh,
I missed.
Ajara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You need to soak something.
I got it.
Just come to this realization.
I'm just double soaked.
Gonna tank Tom in a second.
There's an ad on the.
I'm on.
I had to stay away from everybody.
Yeah, I know.
According to my will. That
Yeah, everybody come
will
onto
believed you could
square.
save
Yeah.
Azeroth by empowering your
So I didn't explain,
chained
but just
Move her over to square.
Billy ads for.
sleeping titan.
Oh, what a dick!
Exactly what was needed. Not to
Oh,
heal the
Lord, whatever his name needs to be taken up. He's hella mad.
Can he be tanked or?
Yes, the other ad, Myrmidon needs to be tanked. And he's gonna. Okay, he's good. The shield can be broken with the Myrmidon spear. Yeah. So missed Zach. Yeah. Line of sight, and then she'll go down, and we'll kill this thing. 1 second. Okay.
She swapped. The reversal of force.
Yeah, I know I didn't explain this stuff, but
That's okay. She swaps the power with the arcane.
yeah, I got the other one there.
Break line of sight.
I was destined to rule.
Arcane detonation.
Bind me.
That loyal guy
you
needs to
guys
go
spear,
down.
bring that bubble back there.
Yeah, who has spear?
I got it. I'm behind it.
Oh, you're far. Ooh.
I
You
mean,
can't. The console's line of sight. Yeah, no, I know. Okay, we'll explain it after this.
I mean, yeah.
I guess
spear
just
went to
wipe.
the console, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's no other way to break
So,
it. I guess
no, I know. I hear you. Because yeah, good go.
Worthy of greatness.
Was it good? Yeah.
Were we on the second?
Third.
It's the third phase.
Third.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Getting a little bit further each time.
Yeah.
That Lord guy came out and he went
Proven
bat. No,
yourselves unworthy.
he was not very nice.
I feel like once
I
we get
watched
the
you
hang
die.
of it,
Yeah.
we're gonna be okay.
We just gotta see it. That's all.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel super. I don't think it feels super punishing,
It's
like
not-
at all.
No.
I feel like we have a very rich guild in the way of yaks. Everybody almost has one. It's great.
I have never
Almost not
You got
everybody.
stacks while taking that ad, Tweez? Because I didn't.
Yeah, that
I
was
was-
weird. Like for like a second I did, and then I start not taking them. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, that damn ad that had the shield, I was on her the whole time. I'd not once took a stack. Yes, I did, and I just wasn't fucking paying attention.
I didn't at the start, but then when the boss came over, I got like 15 of them.
Oh dang.
So how many times can you soak those wards? Like after you have the.
Okay,
You
so
can
the
go
wards,
6 stacks, but 2 minutes in between each one.
So the ward soaking, right? Exactly. So you can soak as long as you don't have about 5 or 6 stacks. Once you have 5 or 6 stacks, you should not be soaking at all anymore, and other people should be doing it. And your debuff lasts
Oh,
2
okay.
minutes.
Once it drops off.
Yep.
Once it drops off.
Yeah, once it drops off, you
soak
can
every
just
2 minutes.
stand back on it.
What's the name of the stack again that hurts you?
Drain life or soul or something.
Drain soul.
Yeah, I took none of that damage.
Okay.
Unless it's
Is
something
everyone here?
else.
Because I can explain phase 3 a little bit.
Well, we'll see.
Guess it goes by another name.
Can drop a feast while you're at it.
Yeah, you can drop a feast. Everyone's here.
Kim, Kim's the only one who hasn't accepted. Yep,
We're
everyone's
good.
Thank you,
Drain
Lila.
soul doesn't do damage though; it just drops your health.
Yeah, just drops your health. Okay, so phase 3, basically, there will be an ad that spawns. 2 of them. There's 3 ads that spawn. 2 of them are the female Naga that stand on the wards, and they can't be tanked. They just stand there. They will eventually drain the ward. We need to switch all DPS to one of them, whichever we choose. So last time it was blue. We'll just call that out. They need to be killed because they will drain the wards quickly, and so you prioritize them in phase 3. There is another type of ad, a male Myrmidon, that has to be tanked. So one of the tanks has to switch off of her and pick that up. The only ability that one has is it does the spear, and you use the spear to break the shield that goes around the female Myrmidons or Naga, whatever, and then you can continue killing them. So that's how you deal with that. They have some abilities too. They drain. They do like a stack shock debuff. It's like it'll pulse damage to people within 8 yards of you within 6 seconds. It's stuff like you'll see and you've probably seen before. They do chain lightning. You can interrupt that. But really, the big mechanic is getting their shields down with the Myrmidon spear. And just like in the first phase, the spear can't go through any kind of environment, or else it'll do more damage, and won't also go through the shield. You
need to line it.
Well, you need to line it through the shield. So, like, ideally, a tank is going to have, like, if we're all DPSing blue, let's say in the beginning, a tank will drag the Myrmidon ad, the one that throws the spear, like around blue, so that when he does his charged spear attack,
clear path.
Yeah, there's a clear path, exactly.
Just drag it there.
Yeah, and then so that's what's happening. The only thing that Azjara is doing differently in this phase is she can basically change the wards. So like the center ward is normally like a ward we don't usually worry too much about, because it just increases the damage, but like we try and prioritize the other ones. She can basically switch it. So like this ward will not be an empowering one anymore. It will be like one of the other wards. So if the only thing that really matters is that's like a tank thing. Like if a tank notices that she switches a ward to the one that the tank is tanking it over, he needs to move it to another ward that is not one of those, because she'll start to fill that one up, and damage will happen, and it will be bad.
Because she had swapped the center with the console one.
Yep.
But it swapped back after a while. It wore off, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it wears off.
Snow in the little diagram, does that like switch off so we can see that or no?
You can see it, like you'll see, I think the empowered one, the one, like the unique one is blue. Right. So she'll just switch that. That's a tank thing. They have to worry about that. Yeah. And then other than that, the only other thing that she does differently, I mean, just to be aware of, is her beckon cast. Like she still casts beckon while we're killing these ads. The only difference is if you are within 8 yards of anyone, when she casts it on you, you will move like a bunch faster for every person that's within 8 yards of you. So ranged and healers kind of want to try and spread a little bit as to not get a speed buff when they get beckoned. Let me just look at the journal. I think that's really it, phase 3. Yeah.
I tried Lincoln while you were talking.
Yeah, I mean, and she does all the other stuff she normally does. Like, you have to line of sight the arcane detonation. She still does the arcane burst thing that needs to be dispelled. All that crap. So... yeah. I think that's it. Should I talk about phase 4, or do you want to just try that again?
We'll briefly hit it. Because 3rd time's a charm, and we're gonna kick this.
What's the important thing
There's not
about?
much more different in
Phase
phase
4.
4.
Is there anything
you had
important?
in the previous 3 phases, just
Okay.
all in one phase.
The only difference with phase 4 that I think is big is the console has a mechanic that you deal with.
Yeah, the
becomes
controlled
overcharged.
release.
Yeah, so you have to have, I think, 3 or 4 people release it in bursts, because after like 45 seconds or something, it'll just unleash all the damage at once and kill the raid. But we can kind of deal with that. The only other thing I think is like Nether Portal, and that's like a ranged heal thing. I forget what it is exactly. I'm trying to look in the dungeon journal.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, just like a Nether Portal will stand on range, will spawn on range players. Don't stand in it. Try not to put it in inopportune spots, like on wards and stuff. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's about all.
Does it spawn immediately, or do you have time to move?
I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Yeah.
Okay.
Never done it before.
My cat is cheering us on.
Yay.
Yep, definitely a what?
What the?
Oh, in 4, there's also the beam across the room.
That happens on normal?
Yeah.
Oh, the beams. You mean the red beams?
Yeah.
The red beams, yeah. That's like, you'll see a red beam flash across the map. Don't stand where it is. It shoots a beam out and will hurt you. So, avoid stuff. It's in phase 4.
I don't want to be ready.
For when we're fighting a Shar, is there a more ideal place for range to stand? I'm just struggling with finding a good place to be where
In
I'm
which
not
phase?
the
2
last
and
phase
up.
we were in, I guess. Well, whenever a Shar is around, like.
I guess you just kind of, well, you want to be far away from her because of Beacon.
Right.
So you want to be like, it depends on what we're DPSing, because if we're DPSing, like let's say we're DPSing square and the Shar is by console, then I guess you'd want to be like where I am, kind of.
Well, right,
You know,
but I
so you
can't
can-
see there, so.
What do you mean you
that's
can't
why-
see here?
Well, it's
Line of sight.
line of sight.
Well,
You're gonna lose
You're,
DPS.
you're standing like right here. No, I was following Tweez. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, so like, if we're killing this ad, like this is where you want to be if she was on console, let's say.
No, I'm talking about Ashara though. Like, I don't know. It just, I was finding, like, trying to stay away from her for Beacon, and like, I don't know. It's fine. Whatever.
There's a lot of like line of
lot of
sight. It's
movement.
just yeah. I don't know what the ideal. I mean, I guess you'll figure it out as we do it more. But it's also hard to say because the wards switch too in that phase, so the tanks have to be in different places with her. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to say where you should be.
The
at all
tanks
time.
have to be by the wards.
So the tank has to put a Shar on a ward. However, in phase
Near
3,
one.
sometimes near one. However, in phase 3, they can randomly switch. So like it will be the ward of power, and she'll start energizing that, and then they have to move it off to a different one. So they have to go somewhere else and bring a Shar with them, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's like a clusterfuck.
It's Kristen's worst nightmare. Moving everywhere.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
The worst.
Kristen.
I already said I was ready, damn it.
Same.
Yeah, but then we were talking more.
Nope, been ready the whole time.
You said you were ready for the food.
Food's been placed.
We did already check times 2 for that.
Go.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Never do.
You're a
It's been
healer.
a while.
I call the cursed lovers to enter
Look,
the
it's also
stage.
been a while since I've had a bottle of wine.
Dandy.
Their eyes long for one another.
It's almost gone.
So you spilled it.
I spilled a little bit on myself.
Allegedly.
Depends on how much little is to you.
It was a sip. Thank you.
I don't know, a sip for me is like a shot glass, so.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Of course.
Hulk.
Hey.
Hulk.
Kill him! Yay. Mine was useful.
You are mine.
Need more damage on him.
Tell me how to live my life.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
I need you. Show yourself.
Anybody else want to stand on blue?
Intermission.
Yeah.
Good
You've
job.
grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Zach, you're supposed to soak.
Yeah, I read that wrong.
Alright, she's coming out.
Giggity.
5 seconds. In 5.
Tweezy's already on it.
Ads.
Fear works on him, yay.
Yeah, the ads can be CC'd.
Another heart soon to be broken. Kneel before your queen.
Megan's coming out.
Stand in here. I'm soaking, I'm soaking. And there it goes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It was like right.
One on the side.
My power.
If you can soak, you need to do it.
I'm going.
Which one is down?
Triangle.
I'm out. Is that because she's standing close to it?
No, they were doing it when the first phase too.
Where's her at?
I'm clear.
From darkness, sirens come forth.
Intermission.
Coax the power from these ancient wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
Ajara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realization. First Arcanist indeed.
Champion,
See the
stop
truth
her!
now,
Add
don't you,
one triangle.
heroes? Every move you've made has been according to mine.
DPS try.
There's one on the
That
continent too.
lumbering dwarf believed you could save Azeroth by empowering your shining light.
Don't
I'm
stand on the
not
center.
right on the center.
Yeah, just don't stand on the center.
Grab the Myrmidon.
No, I did it.
Yes. A titan's heart was exactly what was needed. Not to heal the world,
Chick in the back.
but to shatter the prison of a god. Such delicious irony.
Okay, I get the other.
King has been
Swap.
made a pawn. The ritual nears completion.
Yeah, you gotta get the Myrmidon over.
Rises, and the world awaits its true.
It's not. It's out of line of sight.
Look at the
It
Myrmidon
was
over here.
casting, so it wouldn't move. I'm
We're gonna
bringing
soak
it.
triangle. I'm soaking.
Together we can hold her here. 5.
Anyone that can do triangle.
It means to be trapped, Ajara.
Line of sight.
I was destined to rule.
Use the console maybe.
Find me.
Champions, claim
Spear.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Chris,
Spear needs
okay,
to
you're
put
good.
on the. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be on, right? Like, I don't have to stand right on
Cow's
her.
down.
Oh, why didn't it go? Didn't get her.
Do I have to stand right on her?
I mean,
You
you
gotta
have to
stand right behind her
behind her.
from the line of sight.
All right.
Load.
I mean, I was, though. Like, I was like...
Who
Yeah,
got the
but
spear now?
it might have hit the corner of the console.
Unworthy of
I'm down.
greatness.
I dispelled hoping it would blow up the raid, but it didn't do it. Oh well.
Can't abide weakness. I was wrong. You have
I was still a pretty
proven
good one.
yourselves.
Yeah, that's fine. You just
It's just
gotta.
that we didn't break the.
Right. So the issue with, I mean, people were dead by that point because I think people got hit by the detonation, but at the end we were just trying to get the shield down.
Right, so when she has her shield up, I moved away, but we're supposed to be on her still.
You can switch back to her because you can't break the shield. You need the spear. So if you want to switch back and DPS boss, that's fine. You just
Okay, that's what I
don't
thought.
want
That's what I
to.
did.
Don't release,
You
Kristen.
just-
I've got you.
You just don't want to transition
Well, she's gonna rest when she gets back. I'll
before
be right
the
back,
ads are
too.
down.
Right, so when the worm tongue whatever chick came up and she puts her shield up, then there's really no point staying on her, right?
Until right.
Thank you.
You can kill Ashara. You just don't
Yeah,
care
that's
below
what I meant. So
45.
when I saw her shield go up, I moved off of her, but then I saw.
Just make sure you don't kill Ashara past 45, I think, because she'll transition. We want all the ads to be dead first. And then also, you can DPS the big ad, but again, don't kill him because we need his spear to break the shield.
Okay, so we don't want the Lord Miramon to go down first. We want the other one to go down first.
Well, we
should
just want
die.
the shields down.
We want the shields down, and after that, then you can kill him once we kill the other.
Yeah. Same thing.
So
I'm agreeing with you.
when he is, or when the ad, if the ad is behind the console, does he have to be like tanked, like so?
He needs
I was
bigger
bringing
line of
him
sight.
over, but he stopped to start casting where he was at. That's why he missed her.
We just gotta get used to it. That's all. But yeah, there can't be any environment in between him and the spear.
Okay.
Or him and.
So I'm like,
He didn't quite make it far enough.
I just went and I got more alcohol.
Kinda like so.
Can you pass some to me? My bottle just ran out.
She spilled it out.
I have wild, and it's amazing.
You have what?
Wild berry cider, and it's amazing.
That sounds delicious.
It's imported from Sweden.
It's good.
Hey, didn't we kill one of
So
those already?
good.
Those things swimming outside.
Oh, the behemoth?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not guarding anything.
Should be here fighting.
They're watching us.
I'm just glad they don't fall from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. How much deeper does this ocean go?
Well, it looks like we're just on a plateau.
Yeah.
But the city isn't that far down.
Ah.
There's a big square above us, rectangle above us. I wonder if it's a drill
Oh,
rig.
I see it. The tear in the fucking. Ah.
For feast.
Feast, Angie.
Just AFK.
Get to shout at
Thank you,
it.
Lulu.
We can give you a turtle, Jim. Or I can give you a turtle. Cow can give you bear.
No.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Wait, Kristen can give you bear, can't she?
Please.
Kristen can. Yup. Hey, Ram.
Oh.
Hola.
Please.
We do not have a summon. I'm sorry.
Come on, away.
Thought that restroom might work.
I still don't understand that overload part there at the end.
That's in the last phase, so if we get to that, basically about once a minute she overcharges it, and we have to drain it within like 40 something
Oh,
seconds.
that's right. Okay, so we're supposed to step on. So basically, it's just the opposite. We step on it to de-drain it, right?
You get an extra action button when you're by it. So you go to the console. I think there's 4 bursts you need to do, and you want to space them out so that the healers can heal each burst. Yeah.
So, Ram, you have plenty of time because I used my cooldown and now we have to wait 2 minutes.
Okay.
Way to go, Kristen.
I know. I was running forward and I hit Q on accident. Darn it.
Which one is that?
My cooldown?
Yeah.
Oh, incarnation.
Oh, okay.
It's my Q key, which is ideally, not an ideal spot, actually, because it's right next to my W key and I actually hit it.
More than she'd like to admit.
What's your shift queue?
Shift Q is not anything. I don't have
1 through 12 is incarnation. Shift Q is incarnation.
Everything's Moonfire.
Yeah, to prevent me from blowing my cooldowns, all that shit is shift.
I mean,
Shift
I've
whatever.
had like this for so long that I feel like I would forget it. You know what I mean? But that is actually not a bad idea to do that.
Fucking keybind.
How? How is it a shitty key?
Really? Not really.
With my home keys, it's right there.
I understand how
Not a
close it is,
problem.
but it's like your pinky and ring finger.
Yeah, but I can't hit anything else anyway because of the global.
That's just,
Yeah.
I'm not left-handed. Those are weak fingers.
Remember, Q, W, and E are my movement keys.
Yeah.
So just holding down shift and then running forward and hitting it works for me.
I'm just saying that's an awkward keybind for me.
No, I get it.
No, I'm gonna try that. I'll try that. Like, here.
No, because then it's gonna break you, and you're gonna be like, I forget. You'll be like Brian in his taunt button. You won't know where the hell it is.
I mean, I feel like I'll forget once. See how shitty my damage is, and then I will not forget ever again. You know.
Oh no, not you yelling in the background. Why won't it work? I could just imagine Jem like opening his mic and just hearing click 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 click. Like, why won't it work?
Yeah.
You hear that shit anyway. All she has to do is just be typing anything.
Yeah. Just type anything. I type with purpose. God damn it! I do not.
She wears a boxing glove and just goes.
Is that why you go through so many keyboards?
That's how I play Warrior.
I need more mice than I need keyboards. Like, my mice always go out.
I feed
Terrible.
I feed mice to my snakes.
Oh. Frozen
or live?
Frozen thawed always.
You suck.
Nope. I care about my snakes.
Yeah.
Freezing them kills parasites and bacteria, and it keeps them from attacking your snack friend.
I didn't know about the
Oh.
5,
parasites
4,
and back.
3, 2, 1.
I was always told by my vet when I had mine that feeding them live was fine, but I talked to another one. They're like, no, because they have a chance to bite and they have chances to claw and hurt your skin.
I mean, it's
Plus the
okay,
parasites.
It's
Huh?
And starving them, but
Yeah. I think it's a lot depending on what vet you talk to and what their beliefs are.
I'll need to talk to you later about how you warm them and feed.
I put them on targets.
Ew!
Vulcan 5.
Ew! Dead corpses under your arm. No!
Oh, that's shitty. Stupid ad.
Hey, I'm above the tanks, that's all that matters.
And what?
Healing.
I would hope you are. Need an orb to be so. Oh,
He needs to be more.
I need you. Show yourself.
He's asking her strips.
Intermission.
Show yourself.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to love
Okay, Moon needs to be a little bit.
Should we Pentan?
I'm gonna stand on the back room.
Five seconds on that.
Add.
another heart soon to be broken. Kneel before your queen.
cleared the cloud.
Soak if you.
No, Ram!
Line of sight.
Leave Ram
Oh.
so it goes off so that way he doesn't take damage. That was a question, by the way. Sorry.
Should Ram run LOS so we can get him dispelled?
Add in 5.
Never mind.
So,
Add now.
Another heart soon to be broken.
I'm so hungry.
Ram, go hide behind a pillar.
If you don't have stacks, you can soak, please.
you got 30 seconds.
7 seconds.
Power from these ancient wards.
Intermission.
Rattle the chains that bind him.
Ashara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her
Someone,
rituals.
someone needs to
Or
soak.
behind Ezra.
I got it. I just soak.
First Arcanist indeed. See the truth.
Triangle add.
Don't you, heroes? Every move you've made has been according to my will. That lumbering dwarf believed you could save Azeroth by empowering your shining blade. The gift of a sleeping
You
titan.
can take the river down on the other side of the door. So it's
We're gonna bring her up by her.
Between them.
Not to
Got her.
heal
Oh
the
yeah,
world,
over to the other one.
but to
Yeah.
shatter the prison of a god. Such Delicious irony.
Good call.
The
So it's over there.
Diamond King has been
Soaking.
The ritual means completion.
Dame.
The Black Empire rises, and the world awaits
Am I
its true queen.
Kill her.
There will be no coronation this
Lulu's been taken.
Melisra, aid me! Together we can hold her here! Now you will know what it means to be trapped, Azara! I am Azara! I was destined to rule! Now force can bind me!
Okay, so I must have missed. I didn't see the sword.
Champions, claim victory.
Crystalline protection!
Kill the ass.
We gotta go soak triangle.
Break LOS if you have spear now.
Upon the sand.
Oh yeah.
The song of the deep
Alright, put.
rings to
You
call
can soak.
him.
Alright, we're in the new
Brian's
phase
down.
actually.
Oh, we have another red.
Let me know when to taunt, Cal.
I'm gonna hit this thing.
Another portal's up.
So
Square's
the
getting hit.
console needs
I'm
to be
not getting
overloaded
stacked,
3 more
so
times.
I'm good.
How do we do that?
Stand by, press your extra action. Only. Alright, stop.
Get out of that red line.
Yellow red line. It has been pressed 4 times.
I pressed it once.
I got
Do you,
you, though.
do you have to stand on the rune? Because I didn't have an extra action button standing on the other side of it. That's why
I just went and stood up next to it and it showed one, so I was just by it, so I don't know.
Charge this row.
One down.
Now it's got wards on it again.
The hunger with which you pursue your desires.
She's draining square now.
Thou will bestow talents beyond your wildest
I can't.
imagination.
I'm going.
Me. Oh,
Someone anyway.
Overload is happening. Oh, there's like one right on it.
Fuck, I did it.
Damn.
oh.
I mean, holy crap! Like
Yep.
27%.
We're almost there. Yeah, and we didn't really see that phase yet, so.
Guard your purity, heroes.
I didn't see those red lasers.
Yeah. So the new things in phase 4 are the red lasers, the nether portals, which go on range, so you have to be careful where you place them, and then the console is the main thing.
So ranged inhalers don't stand by the console.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my bad on that one.
Also, make sure you're
can wipe it
spread
up.
out, us as ranged, not near people, so that way at least I just did 10 yards, so that way when the beacon goes out, you're not moving faster.
He was wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
Repair.
Based on the dots they're getting, I think we might be able to CC them. Unless that's after.
I have many wares.
I'm seeing a lot of people end up with like Moonfire. But I
Refresh.
don't know if that's
Friend of the
after
Grummles.
they've gotten mind control on their way in.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you.
Resident Squeak.
She's on the potty.
Yeah, I'll be right back to you then.
Okay.
What a cunt of a
I
fight!
don't
My
think so because
God.
you don't get mind controlled until you get to her. I mean, unless you're talking about if they actually get to her. I haven't gotten to her, but we had Ram get to her. I don't know if we can CC them.
I
Lily
feared
did too.
Lilu, and then she feared me right back.
She's like, oh yeah, I'll show you.
I mean, I can break out of it, but she feared me.
I wasn't even thinking about CCing them. I was just like breaking them out of it because I figured that it would be better to have them out. But I don't know. I mean,
Like, even if we could stun them, because like Ram hurts, and Lulu feared me in the middle of train.
Good job, Lily.
She's like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, being mind controlled, the AI really knows how to play her class.
I mean, I feel like if everybody flips over to the mind control person, it probably would go down quicker.
Dear God, don't let Jim get CC'd. Fuck.
At ranged.
Oh, is it only range?
Yes.
But
That's amazing.
when you get up to her, you're in melee because that's when you get CC. Oh, you're saying so it won't ever be Jim. I gotcha.
Yeah, I heard the shit out of you, Lulu.
Yes. No, you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to break them out of it. I mean, I don't know how long the mind control lasts if you don't. If we just CC them, though, we don't have them for the fight.
We don't have their
or-
damage.
Well, we
Right.
can
Is
still
it phase 4 or just heroic or mythic where the CC, you have to kill them once you get to phase 4?
Ooh, someone gets empowered, right? For 40 seconds.
I don't remember if that's in normal
Those are
or
two
the
different
higher
things.
ones.
Huh?
Those are two different things.
Yeah, I was just saying that's something that happens.
Yeah, that's how I died.
Like, how long does the mind control last?
In stage
Does it
4, it's
only last-
permanent.
It's permanent? Yeah, so.
I'm not saying don't break them out. I'm just saying, like, if we could contain them during.
Knock their
You have to
butts
kill them in
all
phase 4.
out. So that way we're not getting interrupt because, yeah, fearing through a trank is not very nice.
Right, so we just, if we keep them interrupted, it should be
Yeah. Stun, gouge, well, maybe a gouge.
You know, Ignite going across half the raid was kind of not friendly.
I'm back.
We already
Did
killed it,
nerf
man.
Fire mages.
Rats.
You're just like, what? What did I do?
Or phased.
She's a child.
And
Applesauce
you eat
is amazing,
applesauce
okay?
when you're real young and when you get real old, like me.
Hey, I'm not quite old, but I'm not exactly a baby, and I love applesauce.
Like, I have my
Yeah.
apple peach applesauce, and it's one of those you twist open the top
I like
and then
apple
drink it out of the
strawberry.
pouch.
Oh god.
This thing was freaking delicious. It was either this or grab the celery and peanut butter.
Ooh, that's even better. I would do that.
Yeah, but I thought it was too much work.
Laziness.
Uh-huh.
Klondikes.
Red, can I come over to your house?
Right?
You bet.
Where do you live again? Arizona? No. Vegas?
Hot ass Arizona.
Yep, Arizona. That's right.
I know, it was only like 106 today.
One state over.
Even better.
Yeah, but driving through Texas might as well be too.
Alright, let's quit with the stalker talk.
Stalker talk.
Damn talk and their words, praises.
This isn't a
We're
sting
gonna
song, I
do
guess.
role reversal again.
3, 2, 1.
I love role reversal.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
yes, chaos. Do the roll reverse.
First lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes reflect one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Leave my kin, Akenel! Akenel, I hope to never glance at you again!
You need some couple casting.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Again.
Triangle's getting hit.
Already?
I'll go through.
Yeah.
You are mine. You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Stuff.
Sun still guides us.
Intermission.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
This is the easiest part of the fight.
That's about it. Rest of that shit's a pain in the ass.
I'm out of way.
Heads. Now.
Another heart soon to be broken. Kneel before your queen.
I can't get Ram, I just got...
Getting soaked.
I got him. It's okay. I didn't have something in my mouth.
Last.
LOS.
Add.
I'm on triangle.
Another heart soon to be broken.
I'm out of
I'm a soak.
From darkness, sirens
Intermission.
come forth. Coax the power from these ancient wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
Azara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realization. First, Arcanist and you. You see the truth.
Triangle.
Don't you, heroes? Every move you've made
Go ahead
has
and
been
take.
according to my will. That lumbering
Triangle.
dwarf believed you could save Azeroth by empowering your shining little hand. The gift of a
Go ahead and bring her
sleeping
down.
titan. Yes, a
Titan's heart was exactly what was needed. Not to heal the world, but to shatter the
Other
prison of a god.
spear.
Such delicious irony. The Diamond King has been made a pawn.
Alright, next sprint is going to be behind.
The ritual nears completion.
Spear is up. Whoever's got it.
Rises, and the world awaits its true
Behind the shield.
By the
There will be no coronation this day. Thalysra, aid me.
Don't kill the Myrmidon. Do not kill the Myrmidon.
5, 4.
Now you will
Stop
know what
DPS
it
if you have to.
means
Just don't kill it.
Okay, go.
Detonation, line of sight, line of sight.
Champions, claim victory.
crystalline protection.
Don't kill that Myrmidon.
Nope, he's dead. Where's the other one?
Should be coming in 10.
No more DPS on the other. Jar either.
Here,
Yeah,
he's
he
up.
is.
He's up, he's up, he's up.
Okay, he's up.
So whoever gets it, just
Take a Jara.
put it between the shield.
4.
pull him away from Ishara. The off tank pull him away.
Lovers' hearts split asunder.
You don't have to stand right on it.
Devoted
Like,
blood
use the beat line of sight.
freely upon the sand. The song of the deep
Okay, you're in phase 4.
call him forth.
Other portals are coming out.
Get away from the
1
domination.
second. Okay, good. Okay. The other end. We're good.
I'm gonna soak this rune.
It's gonna be red lines coming out in 5 seconds. Just avoid them. Yeah, you have to soak Moon.
No,
Freaking soaks.
5.
Watch for the beam.
Overload is gonna happen in 8 seconds. So when the healers are
I
ready.
got some essence or something.
Do as much damage as possible.
There's
You're
a
gonna die.
portal on it.
Oh, there's a portal on it. Okay.
I don't.
Someone has to.
You caught me off guard.
If you can, you're gonna want to start overloading the portal
But you
or the console rather.
This new ability
Shoot it. All right. I'll let them heal it.
your lust for power, the hunger with which you pursue your desires. Kneel before me, and I
It's
will
raining
bestow
blue.
talents beyond your wildest
I would just maybe
imagination.
wipe it just because you can't get to the console.
Refuse
You have a lot of
and
people
be
down.
crushed beneath the task.
I overloaded it.
Choose your fate.
So we just have to be mindful of where we're standing with the console.
Yes, once phase 4 starts, you have like ranged healers. I know it sucks, and melee can do the console. Like you don't maybe need to worry about it because
I was gonna say we have a lot more melee, so maybe if we can have
yeah.
the melee go.
So
out,
we'll do that. Just don't stand by the console.
I have many, many wares. Many
Hey, we're in phase 4. That's good.
Oh yeah. We're gonna kill her.
Most sadistic thing I've ever heard you say.
Really?
I like it.
I think my character glitched a little.
Oh. Meow.
Uh-huh.
What was that?
Kitty cat.
Who's
You've never.
cat?
That was a bird.
How was the bathroom mic?
Did pretty good. Good session. Worked out much better than I thought it was gonna work out.
I mean, you get good acoustics in the bathroom.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Alright. Good for a feast.
Yep. Can we get a feast, please? Thank you.
If you're curious about where the feast is, it's where everybody's sitting. Korka.
Sorry.
So there really doesn't seem to be an ideal time for lust other than saving it for the ad.
I would say either third or fourth phase, right? Seems like the
Actually, why don't
more hectic
you
phases.
just tell me 7 and just shout it, and I'll save it for that.
I mean, what do we think? I would say third or fourth. Does anyone think
I would say
both of those?
fourth.
Burn down the ad, but it's your call. You know what I mean? Like burn down the ad so that we can then focus on.
Yeah, yeah. So you're saying third phase once the ads come out?
Yeah. What does anybody else think?
I'd say right after the ads.
I was thinking the ads were probably as good a time as any, just because.
It's interesting because sometimes we kill one of them before they even get a shield.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just depends on positioning.
When
Giggity.
you talk about the ads that have the shields.
Yeah, in the third
Oh,
phase.
Okay.
Those that stand on the wards.
I'll lost it.
I would suggest not using it on the ads because chances we're going to kill one really fast and then not be able to use anything for
Yeah,
this.
because the shield. So fourth phase?
Yeah.
Fourth phase might
Yeah.
be best, yeah.
Once the
Yeah,
ads
cool.
are down, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nice there. Awesome.
It's not bad.
I'm glad you are, Ram. This pick. I hate this fight.
It's not bad. It's just a matter of figuring out like where to be and what's going to happen.
I think the fourth phase is good just because with the other portals you start running out of space to, you know, run around and stuff. There's just more shit going on and might as well just kill her quick.
So are we ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bum bum bum.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
I cannot bear the sight of you. I hope to never glance at you again.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Yeah.
Careful with line of sight. No, I meant for the tanks.
Just putting this in on console.
Kristen's got it.
I need you. Show yourself.
Oh, damn, Kim.
I have no idea what the fuck happened. It's damage.
My love, never leave my
Cow's down.
I was looking at the console. Damn it, sorry.
Allow me to liven the field.
Avoid the orbs. Not go into it, Angie.
Who's Angie?
I'm an Angie. Once in a while. Or Angelia if you ask Brian.
Just
I
his
thought
name is
Brian said you were a Karen.
I was a what?
Garrett.
Ouch.
Back in 5.
I'm gonna stand
Ads
on
and
the
stuff.
console.
Squeak already has her console book.
Ads.
Another heart soon to be broken.
No, I'm trying to run behind something. Ready for dispel?
I was gonna say.
Soak if you can. Yep,
LOS.
nice sight. Sight. Ten seconds out.
Triangle ward if you can.
I'm on it.
Add.
Another heart soon to be broken.
I always like it when it's on a healer.
Yeah, because we can always get ourselves. It's nice.
You don't have to sit there and try to track who
Soak
has
if you
it.
can.
I still got 22 seconds.
I just became available. I'm going for trying.
Rattle the
your mission.
chains that bind him. Azara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You decree, follow it.
Come to this realization. First Arcanist indeed.
Triangle.
You see the truth now, don't you, heroes? Every move you've made has been according to my will. That lumbering dwarf believed you could save Azeroth by empowering your shining little heart. The gift of a sleeping titan. Yes, a titan's heart was exactly what was needed. Not to heal the world, but to shatter the prison of a god.
Line of sight is
Such delicious
Swap.
irony. The diamond cage has been made.
Okay, that spear needs to go behind the shield again.
The ritual nears completion. The Black Empire rises. And the world
He's got spear.
its true queen.
There will be no coronation
Add.
this day. Galissra, aid me. Together we can hold her here. Now you will know what it means to be trapped, Azara.
Detonation.
I was destined to rule. Now force can guide me.
Kill ads.
Champions, claim victory.
Triangle.
I can soak it.
I got it. I'm on triangle. If you want to prepare for the next.
Freely upon the sand.
Dead.
Me too lost.
Yeah, you can listen. Portal's going up.
Watch where you're standing.
Draining triangle now.
I'm done. I can't stand on it.
Is the console up yet?
Gaze. Or beam. Whatever the hell that thing is.
Alright, we gotta do the comp. I did one. Someone has to do the other.
I did one.
Okay. Once we're covered, then someone else do a third. second after. Does anyone do the third yet?
Yeah, I'll go. Did it?
Try using
Does anyone
shields.
do
Moving her to
you
the
four?
center.
For power, the hunger with which you pursue your desires.
Draining
soaked.
blue now.
Yeah, I'm soaking.
Wildest imagination. Refuse and be crushed beneath the tides. Choose your fate.
She's gonna overload the console.
Beam.
Then
Careful with beam.
I'm gonna stand on square.
Square's there.
Oh shit, square's up.
Go to triangle.
Okay, I'll go. Oh shit, I got 2. My bad.
Unworthy of
5%.
greatness.
Someone get comp.
No, I couldn't do it.
3.
Burn ball.
Load up. 2.
Got it.
Burn.
Focus.
Load up. 1%. Good job.
Good job.
Awesome.
Fucking deaded too.
Nice.
I should die early more often.
Oh, nice. I got.
I can get that quest out of my log.
Woo!
Can we
I
get
don't
a
even have the quest.
Thank you.
Oh, I got a pet. Awesome.
I want it.
All right, Cass, what'd you get?
I didn't get shit, dude. Calm down.
I got a ring.
I got boots.
Oh,
Oh no, wait,
cutscene.
that's a
Cinematic.
trinket.
Seeing it.
Jara, man.
I can't believe I got
Oh, that ring.
fucking roughly.
Oh my god, he is adorable.
I'm rolling.
Let me see him.
Oh, he is adorable. Oh my god.
Where are you?
I'm over here.
His eyes are like too big and it's so cute.
I know!
Oh my Jesus. It looks like he's holding a little wooden fork.
I
What are you
think
talking
he
about?
is.
My little pet.
Little.
Where is he?
He's right here, next to where I'm at. Where everybody is basically standing around
Eyes so
over
big.
here. I don't know, but
He
it's
makes little growly
adorable.
noises when you click on it.
I'm I'm so happy!
There's no progress in the raid, but fuck it.
Man,
Damn it,
it's
I got a 3.
awesome.
Are you serious? A 3?
Sandra Poe.
What are we rolling for?
His
Cram staff.
Staff.
I want
So you
staff.
can hold his staff.
Alright, I need 2 hands for it.
Oh, that's a wonderful staff too, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Go ahead and
is.
take my roll out. I bonus rolled a 415 on.
Who said that?
I think that was Laylu.
Was it Lilu or Squeak? I can't tell.
I was
Squeak.
Squeak.
Lilu doesn't talk.
Yeah.
She's silent. She should talk more.
Didn't she used to talk?
Never.
Only here and there when her husband is in the background playing weird video games.
Apparently, he was getting drunk and we were supposed to be entertained, and nothing ever happened.
I thought so too. I
Aww.
just don't like leaving my mic open.
Huh.
You don't mind.
How do we get out of here?
Die.
Mage portal?
I mean, if you don't have a mage, how do you get out of here?
Hearth.
Die!
Like that.
Does the Lystra? No, she doesn't.
I mean, I'm stuck here now, aren't we?
I mean, clearly you can hearth, but that seems a little ridiculous if they don't give you a way out. Yeah.
So, Jaina is gone, and Melissa does. Oh, I see her.
She's there. She just don't do shit.
They never do.
It's bugged. Make a ticket.
I guess you can hear.
So, the console, someone did it twice. I thought you get like a
Yes,
debuff that you can't do it.
I guess not a normal.
Alright. If I'd known that. Okay.
Because my
Yeah, I did it
my
twice the first
Xbox
time.
is Alt F, and I was just spamming that shit, and it did it.
Thank you.
Killed the Shara. Whoop whoop.
Yay! I got a cool ring on my bonus roll.
I got a pair of pants that increase my crit chance.
I get to bind my ring to another cursed lover's ring. What the hell?
I wanted that ring.
How does that work? Yay,
So-
Lila and I can bind!
So, heroic?
Doesn't sound creepy or anything.
Yeah, we're gonna do heroic first.
Heroic.
Jeez, we just barely got past normal!
Well, she's harder than the first heroic boss.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do the heroic title.
Where are you, Lily?
What?
We can try the
I just
first
used the
boss on
portal.
heroic, but we're probably gonna stay in normal for a little bit so we can farm stuff for the essences for radiance and get people geared up a little bit more. We got some people that are a little bit on the low side.
Nice.
I sacrifice health for you every 5
I
seconds.
do too. Nice. A healer who needs health. The priests stick together.
I greet you on behalf of Silvermoon. What I do, I do well.
Oh, that's only when if we stand together though too, isn't it?
Azara's master.
Within 20 yards, was it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
For all her
Be right back,
lies,
laundry.
Priscilla
Yep.
Do mine for
knew
me.
one truth. The war
And more
between the
injured than
Alliance
me.
and Horde has kept us distracted. Divided, we have no hope against N'Zoth.
That's kind of cool.
We may have found common
I think
cause
Angie
here in
might be
Azra,
more injured than
but the
you
battle
carry
still
yet.
rages beyond these
They like to
waters.
kill her
So
a
long
lot.
as Sylvanas holds Aldrimar,
Well,
they
now
can
when they
feed
kill
on
her,
the
they'll
lost
kill me.
Angie,
needs
you
to
said
end,
heroic.
Lorthamar.
It's like a
You know
2-for-1 special, I guess, huh?
Giggity.
Let's
hope that reason
go
will prevail.
back.
Angie.
But the time has come
What?
to finish.
Oh, I'm leader?
Yeah.
Shit, hold
Yeah.
on. My bad. I didn't. I was busy playing with rings. Awesome. Does everybody remain with their assist and all that jazz? I'm just leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't change it to heroic because I've already done it. So.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Hopefully this doesn't. Hopefully we don't have to drop the form.
That time it let me go down the toilet and travel form.
Yeah, it's weird because it always.
It wouldn't earlier. Yeah, it wouldn't earlier, but now it did.
You showed her Shara what's what. Now she's all like, okay, let me flushed.
Well, it wouldn't let me.
It let me.
Can I get a summon, please? I need.
Don't forget to turn in your quest, by the way, if you're done with it.
It worked. We're in the beginning of it, so everybody should start making their way down there.
Downtown.
Where do you turn that in?
In the center where the flight point is.
Oh.
Yeah,
If
7.
you've done that far.
My 4th most damaging ability was the blade from the goddamn all.
I believe it.
But no gushing wound dot.
It's probably right underneath. Yeah, it's right underneath your bloodthirst.
Mm-hmm. Why am I getting ported out?
Does anybody need a summon?
Mute.
Wait, yeah, what's going on?
See that?
Yeah.
I'll be there in a minute.
That's not a good thing, Kyle.
I just realized you're in war mode, Angie.
Yeah. I've been going in war mode for a while.
Damn, I didn't mean to take that.
Unless
Anybody
Brian
else need a summon?
Unless Brian is busy at work, then I will stay war mode. It's about the only time. Any more need for summons? Speak now for overhold GP.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy that that dot is at how much damage?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get me one.
Mm-hmm. King's
Oh,
Rising.
for what?
Did Ram need a summon? Or no, you're in here. I'm like, wait, what?
These fucking legs that I looted are no good. God damn it.
What legs?
The warrior legs.
415?
Yeah.
What'd you have already?
415.
Huh.
But because it goes from crit haste to verse master.
Who put me in the corner? Not cool.
You split crit strike between your allies? That's
I am so going to keep him up for this raid. He is adorable.
I would
Okay,
I would
so
roll on it, take aim sim it.
Bonus roll, man. I'm
is
sorry.
everyone here?
No.
We can do trash. Kristen just walked away.
That's fine.
Can I be a third
I'm
tank?
just asking because we've got only about 20 minutes.
Well, it's not gonna take us. It shouldn't take us 20 minutes to get to the boss.
Yeah. Ooh, itchy foot. God damn mosquitoes in this house.
Ooh, hey, I just found out it's on Storm Rage and it's Alliance. But they're doing a Druid Olympics.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why did it have to be Alliance? God damn it.
I don't know, but they're doing a DPS healing competition, a Typhoon Precision competition, a Cats versus Stags zombie tag, musical tanks, relay race, and an epic druid.
What is
so
zombie
angry
tag?
right now.
I want to go do zombie tag. That sounds fun.
Like 7
He's been triggered.
Come on,
But are you a druid?
No.
Hey, you could go watch the Druid Olympics. It's on Sunday, August 25th.
Who's hosting?
Me. No, wait, not really.
I think it's a guild called Cult of the Lamb.
Are they like the big to-do guild there?
I am not sure. I just found it on Facebook.
Gotcha.
I think it's an all Druid guild.
Is it seriously? That'd be awesome.
That would make sense.
All right, we're switching to an all
Yeah.
guys.
Bye.
Oh, you just lost your bromance.
7, you let us pick to rude.
We have an all druid and 7 guild.
That's good. I like it.
One rope.
Somebody's gotta pick the wall.
Right? But he's a warrior. And a paladin. And a rogue.
Well, a rogue is like a budget druid.
Isn't that what Black
Wow.
for?
I have no word. We're not friends anymore.
Aww.
It's that serious, huh?
Description can open locks too now.
Can they seriously?
Blacksmith can.
Yeah, that's what I was blacksmithing.
So I just made about 50 keys.
So your dislike for druids is really that much that you're gonna give up friendships, huh?
I mean,
Reasons.
Whose cat was that?
I was looking around, it's not mine.
I just realized that my mic was up and yours was mine.
Kitty!
That's Rosie.
She sounds so cute!
Okay, switching back to DPS.
So the difference between this is that you have to run and drop stacks off out of the group, and I believe you have to have somebody soak it with you if you're a class that can't soak it.
So in other words, I'd have to say, hey, come please help me.
And if you're frost, you have to keep moving.
Should get a bar. I know where it...
Can't move.
What?
If you're poisoned, you can't move.
Right. For the frost one, there should be, at least on LVUI, there should be a bar at the top of your screen. I don't know where it is for any other UI, or if there's not. Normally it's in the middle. And it should show you, 0 to 100 or whatever, and it, if you just move every, other cast or every other thing, you should be fine.
Does jumping count?
Yes. Things need to be soaked. That orb, you can't just get off with it by yourself.
what orb?
The one where you have to run it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Someone has to run with you. So.
Pretty
It'd
much,
be
if you don't have 100% immunity, you need at least one other person.
can't be solo soaked.
Okay.
Can I bother someone to switch me to a group with?
You can switch me with them.
Yeah. Trade a mage for a monk any day.
There we go.
Or we could just put a few extra people within that group.
No. Zach's by himself.
Okay.
Green on right?
Zach has been grounded apparently.
Poor Zach.
It's the
Small
LDG.
stick at the end.
Yeah. the dick gang.
What was it that you said that you had to have partner up with somebody?
You know you'll get targeted by either an ice or a poison kind of circle around you, and it drops one of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you can't take by yourself unless you can use an immunity. It has to be soaked with somebody.
Is it overflow?
I fucking forgot the name, dude. I haven't done this first boss in so long.
Yeah, overflow either gives you overflow chill or overflow venom, which makes your stacks go all the way up and you drop the puddle. So if you get that, you have to run out and somebody has to go out with you.
Blue stun pool.
Yeah.
What about the spears? Is it the same thing?
Isn't spears just
Same as normal.
Yeah, just pull the spear out.
Frozen side has to move. Poison side stays still.
Isn't there a knockback that has to be soaked?
I want to say no.
Oh yeah, the
Sounds
tanks will
promising.
get a cleave thing, and if you don't soak it, it'll one shot.
Lovely.
So if the melee could be like near their respective tank, that would be awesome.
Sure.
Alrighty. Do we want to feast or any of that jazz with us, or just go and see what it is?
We're probably gonna die a few times.
Put a feast
Okay. Okay. Jeez, it's just
I'm fine with it. I got 28 left. We're good.
I'm just gonna out it right now because we downed a jar. We can't kill Angie.
Thanks, Lulu.
Why not?
And I tried to at the end, but there's no more
Yeah,
Azara.
there's no more jar to slash something to turn you against your friend. It's one of the sadder moments today.
And Angie, Jim saved you today. I had
Yes, yes, he did.
4 people ready and lined up to target you.
So out of everybody in the group, the 4 of you had to come and pick on the weakest of all of y'all. Right.
Yes.
You guys have some mad PvP skills right there.
Yep.
Hey, you're not the only priest.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
but I'm
bound together.
now.
In our mind, you're the
Poor Lila. She's gonna be like, no, I want to be bound with somebody else, thank you.
I wonder if that works though. If they're like beating on you, then all of a sudden I start siphoning life if I'm standing next to you.
I don't know. That's so weird.
Because it gives you like 4,600 life every
5 seconds.
5 seconds if I'm near you.
3, 2,
That's weird.
1.
I don't want to kill you. That's so not nice.
Getting your cut.
3, 2, 1.
Your poison do not move.
I need somebody to stack with me. Thank you, Krista.
Circle out, please.
When those circles come out, we need to the outside.
That's what I
poison
just.
side.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
We're perfect.
2, 1.
To clear your stacks, you get hit by the opposite color. Really. Other than doing the raid wipe.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn it. I'm stuck.
1.
Can somebody unjavelin me?
Oh.
Colors changed.
I'm apparently frozen.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stun.
sides if you need to.
Your tactics are pathetic. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3,
Brian's dead.
1.
Oh, I'm gonna die. That was unfortunate.
Ouch. Brian's down now.
Can we soak with Oh, okay. Sorry.
3, 2, 1. Everything changes. Is that the best you can do?
Oh, never. I'm just gonna, die myself.
4.
That was not a bad first attempt.
When she does inversion, she inverts the pools too.
Yep.
Now that we've seen it, we've got a better
Your tactics are pathetic.
I would recommend not standing in front of the boss because that slave works.
You have to split it with the tank or they'll get one shot.
Yeah, stack with the boss with the tank.
The seismic slam.
Yeah, on heroic it's split.
When she does this inversion, is it that she inverts the colors?
Yes, your color can change, and if it does, you have to change sides.
Okay.
And don't
And the
walk with
pools
people of the
change.
opposite color.
Yeah, unless your stacks get too high, then you get hit by someone with the opposite color.
So if your stacks are starting to get high, you can run into the opposite color puddle to clear it. And then
Like you literally only need to touch it for like a second.
Yeah, dip your toe.
you probably want to do it around 8 stacks. I don't think you want to get to 10. Because I think when you get to 10, you drop another puddle. That's
Yeah, I got stunned.
Yeah, that's when the overflow happens. Not the overflow she does, but the naturally occurring one.
Even like after 6, you get really hard to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then do it at 6.
I wouldn't push it past 5 myself.
That's fine. Here's a feast down.
Thank you. Coffee, 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 coffee.
Thank
You okay?
Me?
No, the person behind you.
Oh, I thought
You
Emma
look,
was still
if you
behind me.
fucking look.
But no, my cat ran away actually. What? I looked to see if my cat was still on the seat behind me.
Oh dear.
No, that was the last raid. This is the Eternal Palace.
I'm okay though.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at the feast machine and it made me think of coffee, okay?
5,
Mm-hmm.
4, 3, 2,
Cappuccino.
1.
Electrified.
Yes. See, the girls get me.
4, 3,
You get it, Zach?
Fuck off.
He's inverted it enough to
It's
get
the
us.
same as enlarged clip.
Yep.
You thought you were gonna go a whole
Can
array,
someone
Zach.
Can I?
Stack on anything. Poison. There you go.
I almost did too.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We forgot you get place and do things.
I'm sending that line. Javelin.
Coming.
2, 1.
Stack with me.
Run out.
Nah, it's too late.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Four, three, two, one. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Someone got
Stack of 4 cogs.
Perfect. I must just stand on you.
Four, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm out of range.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Somebody stack on me, please.
Kind of stand on me.
Oh, damn it.
How did that kill Stack?
I was too low health.
Great, you got me killed.
Well,
I'm sorry.
4, 3,
4,
2,
3,
1.
2,
Oh,
That is standing away from everyone.
My God.
1.
Cow is down.
2 minutes until the rest.
Let me know when it's on.
Four, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, didn't last long. But hey, I bought him some time. The idea was to give him a little bit of time. Someone's about to get javelin.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Inverting colors. Stack with that.
Unless you're a mage and then, you know, ice block it.
4, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
So when it says inversion, whatever's on you, stand away. You're supposed to stand away by yourself,
Away
right?
from other people in case your thing switches, because if it switches and you're standing with somebody the opposite color, you're gonna have a bad time.
Gotcha. Yeah, but if I'm not
Otherwise,
near anybody,
you're
it
on the
shouldn't
ground.
affect anybody, right?
No, but it changes the stuff on the ground.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go down on that
10
already.
seconds on the rest.
Ooh.
I just
4,
cleared my
3,
stacks.
2,
Stack of me.
1.
Nice blood.
No
Oh,
kidding.
you killed me.
Nah, you were too low.
4, 3,
Nah, you need someone needs to pull Ram out of that. Okay.
Damn, I'm frozen. And dead.
4, 3,
You can't move when
2,
you're running.
1.
someone stack with Squeak if you can.
There's like 3 people.
Or
left.
4.
oh, never mind. I missed that.
1.
It was one of those I knew I was gonna be dying alone. Just yeah. So it's kind of creepy that AOC's wings are still flapping.
Yeah.
But still twitch.
She's a dead flapper.
1.
That's a really good freaking attempt. Come on, other Brian, you got this. Never mind.
Yeah.
They come over with bat.
You are unfit to grovel.
You can
Alright,
take
that was
it.
fun.
Alright, one more poll.
Yes.
So,
Giggity.
so when it does the inversion and you can't move, is that intentional?
Yes.
It
Means you're swapping.
That's why
You
everybody
can't
needs to
move.
spread out.
Yeah. If you can't move, it's a good indicator that your shit changed. If you can move, your shit didn't change, and you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing one more.
One more and that's it.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Red's over there like, I'm dying, just let me go to bed.
No. Okay. No.
I'm ready for bed.
Ever's
I
behind.
just don't understand the mechanic of it, so whatever.
Which mechanic?
When I get the fucking shit on.
Mm-hmm.
The swirly thing, you need to run out and
No, when I'm on the poison side, I'm not supposed to move, and I'm standing there doing my thing. And then when it gets inversion, it says stand away from everybody. I stand away from everybody.
So when you get
And something else that happens that
Red, calm down. When you get poison or frost, you get a meter that should show up on your screen.
Yep.
The frost, you have to keep moving to keep it at 0. So you can move a little bit, you just can't move constantly.
Yeah, no, it's after that. When you get something cast, she throws something at you, and you get something put on you. And it's one of them's inversion.
You can still move.
You can still move. So the inversion just changes your stuff, so you just want to be away from everyone.
It also freezes you for like 2 or 3 seconds. You can't move.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay. So if I'm poison and I get inversion, then it's switching me to frost.
Yeah, and you move to the blue side.
Not all the time. It
No,
may.
if you get stunned,
My
you're
bar never changed. It was still green or it was still blue or
Well,
whatever.
if you get, it doesn't happen to everybody. She casts it and it only affects certain people.
Mm-hmm. You just keep an eye on your color, and if you stay green, you stay with the green. If you stay blue, you stay with the blue, or you change depending on what happens.
Yeah, and there's something else in between there that. So if you've got the swirlies like Squeak had on her, and
You run it out, and somebody stacks with you.
Okay. And what is that?
It's overflow. It just means it gives you multiple stacks. And you're gonna drop a puddle. We don't want puddles up by the boss if we can avoid it.
you want those soaked.
We want them kind of out around the room, so like around where we're standing or
But
up
it's
on the back wall.
obvious it's actually on you, and you can see that it's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want somebody soaking it with you.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
We may have answers.
We want it around the rim, like when you're salting a margarita glass, right?
Giggity.
See?
Okay.
Alrighty, let's do this.
But somebody needs to be with you, or you're gonna die.
Yes.
2,
See.
1.
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you get to stand still.
I know, right?
I love that.
Like, I've always been on the frost side. It's like, oh.
Hot.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Someone stack with Korkog.
4, 3,
Javelin on me.
1.
Remember to watch your stacks.
3, 2,
Like 6.
1.
Crap.
4, 3,
Let me go so I can move.
1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I hate this fight.
Someone stack with me.
Shit! I froze myself. Fuck.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, it really does tick every 5 seconds, Lulu.
Shit.
Like, I keep seeing my health drop and yours go up or vice versa.
One.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell just happened.
My power cannot be contained.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
My power cannot be contained.
Oh, what a butt.
In the depths, everything changes. Such an easy target.
Oh, that sucks.
Got you. If I wasn't disoriented.
4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
So when cross javelin is on somebody, are you supposed to pull it out?
Yes. It'll do an AE from them, but yes.
2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1.
My power cannot be contained. Such an easy target.
4,
Javelin on me.
3, 2, 1.
Is that the best you can do?
4, 4.
So is it like an action bar that you get when you click on the person?
No,
It's
you just
a
have a
little
little hand.
cog.
Yeah.
Use the mouse over the javelin, click on it, like in trash.
Gotcha.
Is that the worthless?
That's a good attempt too.
You are unfit to
Alright guys, thank you for coming out.
my queen.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Good
coming.
night, everybody.
Everyone have a good one.
Good night. Thank you.
Take the portal if you need it.